if you want to get around the court, the lunge and all that, you falling over isn't exactly good squash.
And if you are powerful but unbalanced, you might trip and wobble and not be able to play a good quality shot when you're there, because you'd be moving perhaps and not stable.
Yeah, also you have to change direction kind of all the time, so you have to have a balance to do that.
Yeah, definitely. So I think I did a session on this, like, feels like it was a couple of months ago, and we spoke about 2 types of balance.
It was December.
It feels like a long time ago. They were pretty much February already. What were the 2 types? Do you remember?
No idea.
No. Well, one of them is, I think one of them would have been static and the other one would have been dynamic. So balance as in controlling your center of gravity while you're not moving, so on the spot, but kind of making sure you're stable. And then the other one would be, have you got something to show and tell the class as well, Tara? Because it looks like you're kind of...
Oh no, I'm just playing with the broken
just...
phone ring.
Okay, we'll come back to Louis' project shortly. We're just talking about balance, Louis. And the other part is the dynamic. So it's staying nice and stable and balanced whilst moving. So that's probably the most important for us as squash players. When we're going into the front corner, we don't want to overstep. We don't want to overreach. We want to smoothly and efficiently go into the corner and come back out fast and balanced. And we want to spend the right amount of time there to play the shot. Could someone that isn't Tara explain in their own words the movement from the tee, shall we say, to the front right corner with reference to balance? Feel free to put your hand up. Feel free to volunteer yourself. I'm going to pick someone. This is just what happens. I'm going to pick Joseph.
Okay.
There is. I was going to say there's no right and wrong answer, but
yeah, I mean there probably is. But I think we have to lunge. You have to like lunge in a balanced way.
Okay, so let's start at the tee. What happens from the tee?
So I guess you change direction. I'm not sure what you call the movement exactly, but
split step.
Oh yeah, split step. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then once you reach the front corner, you lunge, and then hit the ball.
Cool. Louis, could you add anything to that explanation with relation to balance?
Really?
No. Mia?
You have to lunge, like.
Yeah, he definitely said that.
Balanced.
You mentioned the word balanced. Anything additional?
I was just going to say that if you lunge, you have to do a balanced lunge. Otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere.
Very good. Okay. All right. So what, Tara, would you like to add anything before I just kind of tidy it up a bit?
I mean, not really, except I'm pretty sure you wouldn't just lunge. You would take a few steps and then lunge.
Yeah, I think Joseph said when you get to the position, you would then lunge. Yeah. So as we've mentioned on a number of occasions now, obviously not enough. We've got that split step, that initial movement. So we're speeding up. I could go through our movement rules again and send them round. But our movement rules are that first movement is a split step. It's an acceleration in whichever direction you need to go in. And often, Joseph, that split step movement is a step backwards to then go forwards, or a step that way, just a little step in the opposite direction to then explode. And we'll look at that split step as a little reminder when we go into our balance shortly. So the first part is that explosive movement. We speed up in the rough direction that we're heading in. Now yeah, come on then. Let's go, Louis. I'm going to bring out the whiteboard. The whiteboard is coming out. So I'm going to see if I can draw a squash court real quick. No, not yet. This isn't going to work. 1 second. Actually, okay, Louis, seeing as you're better at this than me already, can you just draw me a squash court, please, Louis? Because what I want to see is the line, just roughly the line of how. Are you going to draw it, mate? What are you doing? Well, okay, you're going to do it that way. So that's lengthways. I could definitely have drawn it faster than this. I thought I've made a bad choice here, haven't I? What's that? Oh, it's not in perspective. I see. All right, that's okay. We'll take it. We don't have a choice now. We'll work with it. All right. So draw a circle. Here we go. The ball is there. Where's the line? Where's the curvy line? Joseph, could you jump on
Yes.
this? Pick a colour.
I don't know how. Do you just?
You press
just
the pen
touch it.
icon.
You press the pen
Press
icon.
the on view options, there's something which says
Oh
annotate.
yeah.
Okay, Joseph, I would like a line at how you are going to move to that ball from the tee, and
Okay.
and
Do I
just
include the split step where you move back a bit and then go forward?
no, just do a line, straight or curvy, depending on how you might intend to move to that ball, and then where you might stop, please.
So I think you have to go a bit curvy, don't you? Because the launch, you suddenly do the launch. So you go.
Yep, that sounds.
You do
that sounds
kind of
good to me.
like that, and then that's where you are, and then this is like the racket kind of hits the ball like that.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Let's go, Louis. Different color, please. Okay, thank you, Louis. Black, not the greatest choice. It's the same color as the court. Mia.
Draw a line to the ball.
No, specifically, I would like you to draw a line that you would take to that ball if you had a bit of time, not if you're under loads of pressure.
Okay, I'll be
How would you travel to that ball there?
to the circle.
Yes, to the ball. That's the ball.
Okay. So I would go like out here. Can you see? Yeah. Okay. Ball bounce bit. And then I would lunge from that point there.
You do a humongous
lunge.
Your legs aren't that long, Mia.
My
But
God, Mia.
wait, then we'll make the lunge point like up here, and then we can go back a bit.
You've completely ruined this diagram. Thank you. Okay. All right. Thanks. All right. Let's see if this works. All right. Oh look, no, that's not good. I don't know who that is, but Sasha's now entering, and whoever they're not going to be impressed with this scribbles. Whoever that is, get rid of it quickly.
Okay.
Okay, so I just drew that. I'm going to undo that because it's not quite right. I'm going to go in there. So I'm going to get a curve. So it's interesting. Is that Sasha?
No, it's
It's
Sasha.
Wait,
Not-
what color are you? I can't tell anymore.
It's not Sasha, is it? That's Ariana.
It says Sasha.
Who's Sasha?
I'm confused.
I can't see your face. I can just see your. It's definitely Ariana. Can you take that away, please? Because this is fast regressing into silliness, and I'm a little bit concerned that a couple of you are quite far off. So whoever is messing around with the green, can you delete it? Has Ariana just left? She's come in, drawn on our diagram, and left the call. Okay, that's fine. All right. Is everyone listening?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just going to clear all drawings because that was just Louis. I'm the only one drawing now because I'm the only one drawing. Just going to draw a little bit of the court. Okay, so the ball is there. Now, I don't want anyone drawing. Otherwise, we're going to go straight into fitness and you do burpees for the next 45 minutes. Yes, there's always someone who lies and say they want to do a fitness test or
They
a
actually do,
sleep
though.
test. Anyway,
Please, no.
listen, the movement to this ball. If we go straight there, what happens?
You
Not
probably get
Louis.
close.
We run
Not-
too far.
Well, no,
You'll-
not you,
you'll have
Louis,
no
because that was your
balance.
line, mate. So you can't try and say there's something wrong with it. That's your line. What's wrong with going straight
Get there
to
too
the
close
ball?
to it.
And you'll have
Yeah,
no
we might-
balance.
We might get too close. We might not be able to be balanced because we're going to get in an awkward position where we're not going to be able to quite rotate our shoulders enough to play a kind of perfect straight drive that we might want to. Am I saying that you will never make that movement to the ball? No, I'm not saying that, because if you're under pressure and you don't have time, you'll definitely have to go straight to the ball. But we're talking kind of ideal conditions here. Mia, I think you said yourself that you're not going to go all the way down there and then come over
Yeah,
here
I'm
and then
not
do
gonna
loads
do
of
that.
scribbles. In which case, I think the ideal one, we'll give you a little green light, is I tend to go quite straight there and then curve. Because that way you're kind of being as efficient as possible. So I'm aiming about a meter to the left of the ball, and I've got a straight line here from there, because moving in a straight line is fast. So here I do my split step here, and you're quite right. I might step back as far as that and then step in there. And then I go into the ball. And now at this point, I start to rotate, Joseph. So I start to rotate my body, lunge in.
Yeah.
But what happens here is key. So it's a very complex movement. We've lost the squash ball, which is there. What happens is there's a moment of stillness, of staying in the shot. I don't just lunge and lunge back out. There's a moment of stillness where I'm stable. I take enough time to hit the ball, finish the follow through, and then I step back out of the shot and finish that lunge. So often, people are coming out of the shot before they finish the follow through, and then that makes their shot even looser because the ball, they kind of end up dragging the ball back towards them. Louis, burpees. Dragging that ball back towards you. Oh, it's disappeared. Dragging the ball back towards them. Point made. Okay. All right. So clearly that was a valuable thing, because only, oh, stop share. Okay. All right. Ariana, are you with us?
Yes.
Okay, so that just, you didn't miss much apart from the fact it took 20 minutes to explain the way we move into the front corner in relation to balance. So we're going to work on balance today. So the structure of today's session, I wasn't going to let you watch any squash, but if you work hard, I see it as a reward, because it just means, and I think you guys do as well, because it means you can rest and then you don't have to work as hard physically. It's been a long week. You're under a lot of pressure. There's a lot of Zoom sessions. Teenagers, you need your sleep and rest and stuff like that. So if you want to, I'll give you an option probably about 7 o'clock, maybe 5 past, to do a bit of a squash analysis. We'll watch one game which I've lined up, or we'll press on and do a couple more circuits. The balance and stability stuff. So we're going to start with a full body warm up. Then we're going to move on to 4 main exercises that I've set aside, which will help improve your balance in various ways. The first 3 of them are static balance, which is, what's static balance, Louis?
When you're not moving. It's when you're balanced but not moving.
Can you give me an example as well for bonus point?
Like standing on one leg.
Okay, I'll take it. And Mia, what is the other type of balance? What's dynamic
balance.
Yeah, what is it? Example, please.
Okay, so basically when you're running, you can't not be, well, you have to be balanced while you run too, because if you weren't, then you would be like flopping around, right? So you're running, like you're moving and you're balanced.
And application to squash?
Running to the tee.
Hands up quickly. I can't see Mia or Ariana. Hands up quickly if you think we run a lot around the court. My hand's not up, it's just showing you what you should do. If you think we run a lot. Okay, cool. All right, hands down. Hands up if you think we should be running or some other type of movement around the court. Hands up if you think we should be running as much as we do. Okay, everyone's got their hands up again. Maybe I haven't phrased the questions correctly. So really, we shouldn't be.
Wait, by running, do you mean like full-on sprinting or just moving?
Here we go. Here's a court. I don't want anyone drawing, please. Here's the court. So running would look like this.
Oh,
Probably.
I don't think we do a lot of that.
I don't think we do a lot of that. But what we actually do, or what we're trying to do, is, that's off the center, is look at our footwork, which we're about to go into. It's going to be a couple of steps here and lunge. Couple of steps. We rotate and lunge. We step in, rotate and lunge. If we're lifting out there, playing the ball nice and high to the back, we lunge in. We take two explosive movements back, which couldn't be described as lunging. Sorry, which couldn't be described as running. Then we do another split step here, which then is an accelerated movement. It's not one pace running or jogging, or it's not even sprinting. It's a fast, quick stepped movement to then accelerate in this direction. And then we lunge again. So actually, we shouldn't really be running around the court. We should be doing a specific squash movement, which is lots and lots of variations of split steps and lunge, split steps and lunge. Okay, great. So after the main exercises, we're going to go into a core balance and stability circuit, and then we've got some actual cardio circuits, one circuit. And then we're going to do a mixture of those. So let's get started with that, guys. So I'm going to change cameras. If you guys get in position, we'll start jogging as soon as you're ready in 15 seconds, please. Or you can get a head start, Ariana. That's fine as well. Okay, can everyone see me and hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Let's get going, jogging. Let's go. Start with our warm-ups. And then some star jumps. How good. Ariana, are you keen for a competitive exercise today?
I want a competition, but no like hardcore exercises.
Okay, you want a competition of some sort, but not hardcore. Okay, we're going to go into a squat and raise. So squat down to the floor, raise above your head, and raise. Yeah, that's good. All right. Go, go, go. All right. And stop there. So we're going to do a gentle jog here and then a forward lunge in. Gentle jog and then a forward lunge. Just take your time. Go for a good quality lunge. Good, gentle jog into the lunge. Well done. Good, trying to stay nice and upright there, Joseph. Don't lean forwards, everyone. Trying to stay nice and upright and balanced. Good, okay. I want everyone to do 6-step burpees. A reminder, a step burpee is hands down to the floor. You step back, step forwards, reach above your head. We'll go for 6 of those. Okay, let's go. Just 6. So hands on the floor, Tara.
Like this, and then
Take your feet back, forwards, and reach above your head. That's it. Yeah, well done. Just 6 of those in total. Fantastic. I think we'll go into our footwork at this point before going into balance. So let's go straight into that. So we're going to do the lateral movement. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've been building up on this for a few weeks now. So we should all know how to do this lateral movement, apart from maybe Joseph. Joseph, do you want me to go through this a bit slower with you, or do you think you've got it?
I think I did this a couple of weeks ago, I think.
Great, great. Let's do it then. Yeah, good, Tara. Yeah, good, Joseph. That's nice. Okay, great. I don't know what you're doing, Louis, mate. You're running all over the place. Slow it down. Can you adjust your camera so I can see your feet, Louis? Or is that not possible? Okay, good. Let's go. Yeah, okay. So that's the starting point. But I can see you're leaning over like this, mate. You're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. But what I want you to do is try and stem 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Keep your body weight in the center. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Everyone else, I want to start speeding that up now, and bring your racket in as well. So when you're going this side, I want your racket up. Forehand, backhand. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Steve, I have my racket, so I'm gonna quickly go get it.
Yeah, okay. You don't need a racket, guys, but you can just use your arm. It's just nice to get your racket in your hand, get connected to the sport again. Well done, guys. Let's keep that going. Nice and active. Nice and light on the feet there, Mia. You're not actually playing the shot. We're just going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Getting the racket ready to play a shot. Is there a balloon? There's a balloon, Ariana.
Yeah, it's my sister's birthday and then my dad's tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday. That's great. Good stuff. Okay, so is everyone doing that? Has everyone done that? Great. Let's do one more. We'll come back because I want to come back to the ghosting movements because we've done that over the last few weeks and I want to bring a couple of those movements back in. But let's do the forward backward movement next. So let's go 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3. Picking up the pace, staying nice and light on your feet. 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3. Nice and relaxed to the upper body. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go.
I don't think I've done this one before. How do you do it?
That's okay, mate. Put the
Yeah.
racket down. Let's go through it together.
Okay, cool.
So you're facing this way, so I'll face that. Oh no, this way.
Wait,
Okay, so the way we do it is you step forwards, you go 1 and the 2 is there, then 3, then back with the opposite foot, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and then we slowly speed that up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. When you step forward, guys, we're making sure that that heel toe goes first. So we're planting that heel toe, which is really important for our balance and our stability. So when we go in for that lunge, if we land with our toe first, our weight is going to go over our knee. Our knee is going to go over our toe. We're not going to be very balanced. What we want is to plant with that heel first, that we're nice and stable as we lunge in, we play our shot. As we lunge in, heel toe, and then we're stable. Lunge in, heel toe, really important. So just think about that when you're doing this. Okay, change size if you haven't already. Change size. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3. So when you go back, it's just toe. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Well done, guys. Can you go side on for me, Tara? Yeah. Yeah, really good. How's that going? How's that going, Joseph?
I think it's going well.
Yeah, good. Keep it going then. Well done. Well done, Ariana. Well done, Mia. Good, Louis. I can't see you, but I'm sure you're doing well. All right. Okay, everyone, stop there. So we're going to go into our first of our 4 main balance exercises, and it's going to be a one-legged deadlift. So what we need to do is take both hands and slowly we're going to reach your both hands forwards as the leg goes back. One leg, reach down, touch the floor slowly. Leg comes back here. Now, you can replace the foot if you want to, but I prefer it if you don't. So this leg's coming nice and high, slowly come back down and control. And again, to there, and slowly back up and control that movement. So we're going to do 5 on each side. Let's give it a go, guys. Good, Joseph. Then all the way back to upright. Yeah, really nice. Take your time with this one. So we don't want that, Tara, slowly. Yeah, you look quite imbalanced there. That foot is coming straight back down to the floor. Slowly. So, Tara, your foot is back to the floor before you've even moved your hands. Can you, so if you're here and one's going down, one's going back, can you kind of bring them back together in sync? So as you slowly lift up, your feet slowly come back.
Okay.
Yeah. Slowly. No. Try again. All right. 5 on the other side, guys. Both hands down. That's good, Ariana. Slowly reaching down to the floor. Try and get your leg nice and high, Ariana. Up, 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 up. That's it. Mia, your camera's not working. Don't know if that's intentional, but I can't help you if it's not. I don't. Yeah, I do mean.
Sorry, I thought it was on. I turned it off and then.
That's okay. That's all right. Good, guys. So we should have probably done our 5 on each side. Okay, next one, guys. We're going to do this one together. Next one, we are going to raise one knee up here, and we're going to do some claps. So a clap under the knee and a clap over the head. We're going 45 seconds each side, but maintain balance the whole time. So side on, that looks like this. Let's go, guys, to get in that position. Go 45 seconds. Control that movement. Don't fall over. Keep that knee nice and high. And just be aware of all the little muscles in your calf and in your foot that are working to keep you balanced on that left leg if the right knee is raised. Well done. What is that, Ariana? It's a clap above the head. What is that? We might have a clapping competition though, in which case you can bring that out towards the end. Yeah. Mia, you're just, what are you doing? Where are my claps? Just watching. And change legs now, 45 seconds on the other side. Clap, and then above your head, good. Try and keep that, maintain that balance. Really good. Yeah, well done. Keep the knee nice and high, Joseph, if you can. Well done, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, just shake your legs off for a second, shake your legs off. The next one is quite similar to that first one, which was a one-legged deadlift. This one is a warrior position. We're gonna hold the racket in both hands. We're gonna slowly take one leg back as the arms reach out in front. Here, so you're gonna end in this position. I'll show you diagonally here. Slowly extend, arms out, leg out, and then come back. Extend, arms out, leg out, and slowly back. Now, if you take a couple to practice and you come back to the floor really fast, I only want 5 good ones. Okay? So take your time, be your own judge, because I'm not going to be able to count every rep for everyone. 5 good reps. Yeah, holding a racket. Good, Joseph. Get that leg nice and high. Yeah, good. Now, this is a difficult exercise, guys.
I don't have my racket. Can I just do?
That's okay. Yeah, you can do it with just your arms out. Well done. Slow. I mean, Mia, what are you doing? Slowly. Take your time. It might be useful to pick a point on the floor and stare at that point. Personally, I haven't actually found that very helpful in the past, but it's an accepted piece of advice for balancing exercises. Good. Change size if you've done your 5. All right. Almost done, everyone, I think. Good stuff. Okay, the next one is so what type, Joseph, what type of balance have we just been working on?
Static, I think.
I like it. Very good. Which means what's coming up?
Dynamic.
Very good. So dynamic is what is next, and what we're going to aim for is perfection. We're aiming for perfection. Now, we're just going to start with 10 lunges on each leg going forwards. So 10 just on one leg. Now, let's just have a really quick discussion. I appreciate our discussions haven't been that successful so far today, but maybe with Ariana in it might be better. What makes a perfect lunge? Just fire some things at me. I'm looking for about 5.
Balance.
Okay,
Have your
balance.
back
Yeah.
knee like close to the ground but not touching.
Yeah, knee close to the ground but not touching. What about the angle of the knee?
90 degrees.
That's what we're going to aim for. What about your left and right balance?
Needs to be equal.
Stables, upright, straight. What about forwards, backwards?
Upright. So like in the middle.
Upright. Very nice. What about foot placement on the floor? Do we go like this or like that?
Do heel first and then the toes.
Yes. We're going to go heel toe. Anything else that I have not mentioned there?
Strength. You need to be you need to have some strength in your
Strong.
back.
You do. But that's nothing we can really point out apart from if you're wobbly. If you're wobbly and this is a big one that you might do if I don't mention it now. No hands on knees. Okay, we're not 80 years old. When you lunge forward, I'm thinking about Louis. I've definitely seen Louis do this before. Oh. Okay. So we have the strength in our legs, and we certainly need the strength in our legs to just lunge back, staying nice and light on your feet. Another thing is I don't want you to lunge, hold that foot for 10 minutes, and then step back again, or lunge, have to step forwards there, and then step back again because, stride length. I didn't mention stride length, how far you're stepping, but that will determine the angle of your leg, right? If you do a teeny step, then it's going to be too close. If you do a massive lunge, then the angle of the back leg, you can see it's greater than 90 degrees. So experiment with that, guys. 10 lunges on each leg, and then we're going to do a bit of a matrix. We're going to do different positions. Okay, so aim for 10 perfect lunges, straight ahead, thinking about all those different factors we've just mentioned. I didn't realize there were that many, to be honest. And yeah, in your own time, let's go. 10 on each side. That's one last thing I just thought of, Joseph. Your front knee doesn't want to go over your toe. That means you're overextending. So as you step, you want to drop your knee down. So there, you went for a lunge here, and then that knee carried on going. This front knee went over the toe. But when you step, you want the back knee to go down so that this front knee isn't going forwards. Does that make sense? Yeah, great. Carry on, everyone. Take your time. Can we go side on, Tara, so I can have an objective view?
What?
A little bit too far of a step. A bit far, and the knee's not coming all the way down. Mia, let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, good. Don't look that balanced. But keep going. Yeah, that's spending 10 minutes in the position and then coming back. There you fell over. Okay. A bit more practice. Ariana, let's have a look at you. Can you go side on for me, Ariana? Yeah, that looks good. Don't spend too much time in the lunge. So in and back out. Good. Just go one leg for now, Ariana. Keep it on one leg. Yeah, looks good. And let's see Tara.
Just finish them.
You're spending a bit too much time in that lunge there, Joseph, because what you're doing there, I'll just show you an exaggerated version of what you're doing. You're stepping and you think, oh, okay, then I'll bend here and then I'll go down and then I'll come back. Because we want to go straight in. So as soon as you're in the air, you want to start lowering down. You don't want to step and then lower and then come back. It's all in one. It's a very complex movement, and considering we do it so much in squash, it's so important to get right. Well done. Great. All right, stop there, guys. I don't want to bore you to death with the lunge, but we are going to do a lunge matrix now. So can everyone be ready in front of the camera? Tara, can't see you. So what we're going to do is right leg. Think of yourself in the middle of a clock. We're going to go right leg. We're going to go 12 o'clock. We're going to go 1:30. Then we're going to turn to 3 o'clock, where our toes are pointing towards those numbers. Okay? We're going to do 4 rounds of that on your right leg. Let's go. 12 o'clock, 1:30, 3 o'clock. Perfect lunges. Don't overstep. That angle's not 90 degrees, Tara. No, it's more. It's obtuse. Good. Oh, that's massively obtuse.
You still talking to me?
Yeah, you, Tara. So you're stepping, and again, Tara, take it. Look. If I was to snapshot your screen, I can't do more lunges to show you, but basically you're just stepping way too far, which means the angle between here and here is like that instead of being a 90-degree angle between
in
knee.
the back knee.
Yeah, get the back knee low. Get the back knee low to the floor, and don't reach so far forwards because you're leaning forwards a bit as well. That's a bit better. Ariana, it's incredibly dark in that room. I can't see anything. Thank you. Is that like night mode on Zoom or something? Didn't look
No.
like you took.
I put confetti over it.
You put confetti over it. Okay. I'm glad everyone has a nice time at these sessions. All right. So we should have done that now. We're going to go left leg at the same time. So we're going to go left leg 12. But now you're going to cross. You're going to be cutting across your body. So here we're going left leg, and now across your body to 130, but finishing facing 12, and then across your body at 3. I didn't have enough space there. Across your body there at 3 and finishing there. Okay. So forward to 12. There for 130, across your body for 3 o'clock, finishing facing the front. Let's go 4 rounds of that. Time is flying by today. I keep talking. That's the issue, isn't it? Go on, Mia. What are you waiting for? Oh, a little sip of water. That's intense. Okay. Tara,
Yeah.
if you don't finish the lunge facing 12 o'clock, you're doing the same lunge 3 times. You're just turning. So what you just did was lunge there, and you finish facing here. What we need to do is a lunge, but finish the lunge facing 12 o'clock. So lunge to the side, pivot, whilst you're lunging
Okay.
back. Yeah? Let's do that. Have you finished, Ariana? Yeah? Okay, cool. All right, guys. So now, we're not going to spend too much more time. We're going to get into a fast circuit, something a bit more engaging. But again, still focus on that perfect lunge. Now you're going to go left leg, 12 o'clock, 10:30, and 9 o'clock. So that's there. That's 10:30. That's pivoting to 9 o'clock and back facing here. 4 rounds of that, total of 12 lunges. Let's do it. Get that back knee down, Tara. I keep picking on you because you've got the best angle. It's well lit, and I can see what your legs are doing. Good, Joseph. Looks like a lunge is a bit too far forwards because that knee, the front knee, is going over the toe a bit, and the angle between your leg and your upper thigh, your lower leg and your upper thigh is like that instead of 90 degrees, with this being your foot. So you're just leaning a bit too far forwards into the lunge, so that's going to affect you being upright as well. Okay, so just make that adjustment. And this is really important training. It's going to really pay off when you're back on court. Ariane, you can't have finished. Have you? Yeah?
Oh, I was just drinking some water.
Okay, just drinking some water. That's okay. And Louis back in. He's back in. Good. Perfect lunges, perfect balance. All about the balance today. All right, so we should have finished that now. So let's go for right leg in those other positions. So now it's right leg 12 o'clock here, cutting across the body, right leg 10:30, cutting across the body, right leg 9 o'clock, finishing here. Perfection. 4 rounds of that, and then we're moving on. There's no time. I'll tell you now, guys, there's no time for any squash analysis. Need to get through our circuits. Oh, I really like it. That's what I can see from here.
As long as the circuits usually take.
Oh, they're not going to be too hard.
I'm just wondering
How long do they take? Like
Yeah.
one circuit is 2 minutes. The other one's about 2.5 minutes. But I want to do
Competition.
two, yeah, and we need a competition as well for Ariana. Maybe we'll do a vote. But just do these lunges quickly and say the word done when you are done so that I know.
Oh.
When I need 5 dones. Thank you, Joseph. 2 dones.
Done.
3 dones. 4 dones. 5 dones. Lovely. Everyone's done. Great. So let's go straight into the cardio circuit that I arranged. It's a bit more lunging. So the first 30 seconds is burpees. Just getting it done. It's only 30 seconds. Then we're going to have 10 seconds rest. Because it's only 30 seconds, rather than our normal 45 or a minute, I want you to really push hard. I want you to do as many as you can in those 30 seconds. Then giving you 10 seconds rest, which I don't normally do. The next exercise is 2 star jumps and 2 explosive star jumps. Just to demonstrate the explosive star jump, we go 1, 2, and then 2 normal. And then 1, 2, and then 2 normal star jumps. Okay? Then we go into a lateral lunge and raise. The third exercise, knee raise, lateral lunge, up to the knee raise. And again, this one's thinking about balance. So staying nice and upright here with the knee raised, balanced. Then dropping down, knee raise up. Halfway, we'll swap sides, go into the other lunge. This time, when I'm doing the lateral lunge, my toes are both facing the front. Can you see that? I'm not pivoting here and raising. I'm keeping both toes facing forwards. The next exercise is a reverse lunge and raise. So I'm here to reverse lunge and knee raise. A reverse lunge and knee raise. When you do these reverse lunges, you are going to want to probably lean forwards because you're going to want to watch the legs. So you might lean forwards and then not really bend properly. So try and stay upright as you lunge back and raise the knee. Okay, everyone, any questions about those? No? All right. I'm just going to get the stopwatch. All right, burpees starting in 3, 2, 1, just 30 seconds. Go. As many as you can. Go, 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 go. Fast. I'm not going to ask too much of you physically today, but this is it. 30 seconds. Come on. Go, go, go. Go on, Tyrus. Go on, Joseph. Doing well. Keep it going, Mia. Go on, Ariana, as fast as you can. Are you? Yeah, jump up. Well done, Louis. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds rest. And then we've got our 2 star jumps, 2 explosive star jumps, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2 star jumps, 2 explosive. Good. Try and land with your feet in the center there, Tara.
Oh yeah, do it wrong way.
Yeah, that was the wrong way. Keep it going. Yeah, oh, not quite. Keep it going, guys. Well done. 15 seconds. Nice. Yeah, good, Joseph. Well done, Ariana. 5, 4. Come on. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds rest. Okay, so we've got the lateral lunge and knee raise. Lateral lunge and knee raise. In 3,
2, 1. You're too close to the camera to be lunging, Louis, aren't you? Come on, let's go. Go. Lateral. Mia. Straight in. You have 10 seconds to prepare. What are you doing? Where's the lateral lunge? That's a forward lunge. Lateral lunge to the side and then knee raise. Change legs, guys. Change legs. I don't know why I bother demonstrating these exercises sometimes. Sometimes I wonder. Lateral lunge, knee raise. Good. Change. Okay, next exercise. Straight in. It's the reverse lunge and knee raise. Reverse lunge and knee raise. Well done, guys. And again, what I said, try and stay nice and upright. Good, Tara. Don't lean forwards. Well done, Joseph. 3, 2, 1, and change legs. Last exercise. Knee raise. Yeah. Okay, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, good. All right. I'll just check in with how everyone's doing physically. Joseph, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Probably like 7
Tara?
out of 10, I'd say.
Tara?
Okay, yeah, that was okay.
Okay, so we have 15 minutes left. And we could fill it up with exercise, or we could do our core stability and balance exercises, of which one will be a challenge or a competition, and then do some squash analysis, or we'll watch some squash. What is the vote? Can you say the word squash or fitness?
Squash.
Squash.
That's
Squash.
2 votes out of 5.
Squash.
That's 3 votes out of 5, Steve.
Squash.
Yes,
Squash.
which means I need 2 more. All right, thank you. What is it with people today? Is
No,
it me?
because if you have 3 votes, that means like even if the other 2
Your
people
vote should still be counted. Should still be counted. And what about me? Am I not allowed to vote? Maybe not. Okay, so we
I
said we're
could
going
just
for.
bring
Okay, we're doing the
Earlier.
squash. We're doing the squash, which means we're going straight into our core stability exercises now. So I want everyone in a press up position. We're going to do 45 seconds. Press up position. Okay, we're going to work this out as we go along. I want you to take your hands on the outside as if they're on the outside of a clock face, and I want you to move them around. So right now, they're at 9 and 3. I'm going to move it to 2 and 10, 1 and 11, and then 12 o'clock. And then I'm going to slowly move it around. The wider the clock face, the larger the radius, the harder it is. So you could have a small circle that you're moving your hands around, just here, or you could have a very big circle, which makes it even harder, moving your hands around. Okay, just work with that. We're going to do another 25 seconds in that press up position. Come on, everyone. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done, guys. So let me just show you this next one before we start. So the next one we're going to do, I just want you to be kind of feel the balance, feel what your muscles have to do. So in that one, you would have had to tense different parts of your abs, use different parts of your obliques to maintain balance and stay nice and straight when your hands are in different positions. This one, we're going to do a V-sit hold, okay, which you kind of have to stay balanced forwards and backwards anyway. We could throw a rotation in there to kind of throw off that balance, but what we're going to do is I want you to extend the legs down to the floor and then bring the knees up. So this is quite a tough one. All right, I want you to try and extend the legs out and then bring your knees up. So my heels are still off the floor. If you have to, you can have your heels down and slide them back and then slide them up again, because that's still quite hard, but it's better if they're off the floor. So I want you to have 45 seconds at that, guys. So give that a go now. So now it's kind of core stability and core balance in a dynamic movement.
Wait, if you're doing it above the ground, when you like stretch out your legs, they still have to be above the ground?
Yeah, my feet are off the floor there, yeah.
Okay.
Only a little bit, like an inch. Good. Have another 20 seconds of that, guys. And relax. Okay, guys. So, next one is the competition, and the last one. We're going to do a straight plank position, but what we're going to do is hover the hips from one side to the other. So, whilst I'm holding this straight plank position, I'm going to shuffle my hips all the way to one side and then all the way to the other. Notice I'm not coming up and over. I'm just hovering one side and then to the other, then to one side and then to the other. Okay, does everyone understand that movement? Can I see a thumbs up?
How is it a competition? Are we like counting?
We're going to see who's standing after a minute and a half. If those who are share in the victory, because I don't want it to go on forever, because we're running out of time, and we'll watch a little bit of squash. We're not going to be able to watch a whole game. But... Okay, so a minute and a half. Everyone who's still standing wins. That doesn't necessarily mean that you lose. It means you come second if a minute and a half beats you. Okay, in position, everyone. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Joseph, already that's going to be harder for you on a hard floor. Most people have carpets. Tara, your back is very bent. Try and relax. Try and relax your upper body. That's it. Try and relax your shoulder blades a little bit. Shuffling from one side to the other, guys. Slowly. Good. I mean, this is tough. I mean, this is tough just to hold a straight plank for a minute and a half, let alone shuffling the hips across. I don't know why I chose a minute and a half, but I did. That's 30 seconds gone. Just going to transfer onto the other camera.
Good, doing well, guys. Keep that going. Oh, Mia's down. That's a minute gone. Anyone else down?
Oh.
Ariana, I can't see you.
I
Louis,
just came.
Tara's down. Ariana looks like she's down. Yeah. Louis. Joseph is still going. That's 1 minute 20. We've got 10 seconds left. I'm going to assume Louis is still going because he sticks at these things. And we have 5, 4. Oh, Louis, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Success for the boys. Good work. All right, well done. Settle yourselves down. Grab yourself a little drink. We're just going to watch a little bit of squash from a tournament in Egypt not long ago, I believe. Not sure if this is allowed to stream Eurosport Player and then share it with everyone, but that's what I'm going to do. Here we go. I want you to try and think of one thing, take a note of one thing that you noticed from one of the players that you quite like or that you think they did well. We're only going to watch for 6 minutes.
Play will resume in 30 seconds.
So Hamami back on court. So the deciding game between these two players.
Oh,
Too much time there, Vanessa.
all seen that shot come in. Too much time.
Perfect position and just looked a little bit nervy on that drop shot.
Can everyone see what's going on, guys?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Thank you. So it's 1-1 in. We've just started. CERN versus Hamami. France versus Egypt, if we were to call it country or boast. Ooh, choppy, choppy. You don't need my commentary.
Stroke to CERN.
Yeah, just lost the balance there and the
stroke
shot was loose.
To love. Yes, lad.
No, that's not a sensible review.
No.
By Hamami. There's plenty of space, and she
Player
actually
review.
stumbled as well.
Hamami on the yes, let.
Yeah, it's a wasted review. This could be important for later on in the match.
If they didn't give the stroke earlier for Camille Serm, they certainly can't give this one. Oh, leg actually caught Camille Serm there. Yeah, by the time she's ready to hit that, Camille Serm is well clear.
Yeah, I think that's
Yes,
the right decision. It's
upheld. Hamami has no
wasted
reviews
there. You can
remaining.
see a bit of frustration from Hamami.
2-love.
We're only at 2-love in this deciding game. No more reviews for Hamami unless it goes to a tie-break.
Which it could well do.
I hope so. I mean, they played some great squash together. Talk about transitions again earlier. The quickest player ever, probably in male or female, is probably Shabini, isn't it? In terms of coming through from juniors, wasn't she in a British Open final?
Yeah.
At was it 16? 15 or
No,
16?
she's younger than
14.
16. Yeah, 14 or 15, I think.
That's
Just stop it there because I might forget afterwards. But for me, they're playing a surprising number of cross courts. Why so many silly little cross court flicks that aren't, I don't know, that aren't doing anything? What do we think?
Do they like play a lot in the front? I feel like they play a lot in the front court.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Where's the length?
Wait, which one screamed at the end right there?
This lady Serm is in the pink.
Okay.
I mean, that's a senior British Open final.
Just another couple of minutes. See if you can spot something, guys. That was a good length.
Was it just straight through?
The only length. Looks like you're having a cup of tea there, Tara.
And of course, in the men's game,
It's actually water. I just couldn't find another cup.
very quickly, but still not as early as that. Jahangir Khan didn't really bother with the juniors. Jansher Khan was a world junior champion. And then later on, Ramya Shah.
Yeah.
But I think Shabini takes it.
Yeah, I still find it incredible. Just the more the mental side of it. Just having the maturity to compete against, you know, these experienced, sort of battle-hardened players like, you know, like a Camille Serm.
Strange way to win a point.
They haven't done their apprenticeship. They've
3-2.
straight in.
Yeah, just crash the party without the proper ID. Well, the Gazelle was in full flow there on that forehand.
So we actually only watched 4 or 5 points because it ran out of time there. But I won't spend so much time talking about that initial movement next time. Anything that we noticed, the sooner you get in, the easier it will be. Who wants to go first?
I have a question about like one of the points that it went really high at on the back, and then she won the point. She like
What do you mean?
hit it really high. Like, so you said it's an interesting way to earn a point, and I didn't exactly know what happened.
Oh, it was a serve. It caught a nick on the side wall, I think.
Okay.
I think it was a serve. Like it was just a weird bounce. That's why. I don't think it was particularly planned. It was in a good position, obviously, but I think it was one of those subtleties of the court. Louis, what did you see? Everyone, can we have our mics on, guys? I don't want to ask everyone individually.
The lady in the pink, I think she was doing like lots of her shots underneath the service line.
Who?
Sam.
Sam, yeah. I mean, actually, both players were doing quite a lot of chopping and changing short game stuff. Ariana? Ariana's gone. Joseph?
Yeah, I agree with what you said. Like they kept doing cross courts, and they were like, I think they were trying to kind of use the whole court, but I don't know, it didn't always work doing the cross court.
I mean, they were trying to get the whip to get it to the back. A couple of times it did, but it wasn't what I might expect at that level, or maybe it's just their strategy. Mia, anything?
Yeah, I think that if they hit a wider variety or like different shots, then it might be easier for them to win the point, because if you just hit cross courts all the time, it becomes quite predictable.
They looked like they were onto the volley very quickly, and they were just all over the shot, because the shots that they were playing, those short ones, they weren't even that wide, were they? Because they were still coming to the middle. But yeah, interesting. Obviously, maybe those first 2 games were quite tiring, and they were running out. It'd be good to watch the whole match at some point. That's it for this week, guys. I think we might just go straight. Well, I don't know. I'll think of a different structure. But do you find it useful? Good to watch some squash and talk about it? And we only done a really small snippet today. Should we actually give it a good 20 minutes next time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Joseph? Awesome. All right, we will. Have a lovely weekend, guys. I'll see you next week. That's the end of this section of sessions for January. So I think you need to sign up again. I think your parents will be getting emails this weekend if they haven't got one already for February's set of 4 weeks. Awesome. All right, guys. See you next Friday.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye, guys.